This is Deke, Vice Chair of the Central District of the NPC in Florida. Deke, how's the season going?
Oh man, we had a tremendous season this year. My shows in particular, the month of June, I had the Mid-Florida Classic, which was held in Orlando.
Great show, a lot of fun.
It was a wonderful show. I had 115 competitors. Had a packed house, standing room only. I opened the doors at 6. We had to put the doors on lockdown by 7. We were sold out. Had a lot of fun doing, putting the show on and what have you. It was just a matter of putting it together. You know, I always usually start about 6 months in advance putting it together. This year was a little bit more hectic because I was doing 2 shows back to back within about 2 months apart of each other. So the Mid-Florida, and then I put the NPC Florida State show on, which was held August 25th at UCF Arena.
The folks that didn't make the show, they missed a lot. You had a bunch of Polynesian girls up there with Peter Potter and Peter Gardner and all doing shows.
That was incredible. I had an awesome evening show with some guest posers. I had some Polynesian dancers up there. Had a little fun by bringing up the head judge and some of the other judges that I had on the judging panel. So it was a lot of fun. Tim Gardner, he was one of the judges, and Peter John Roden, the judges that was up there performing with the dancers, Polynesian dancers. It was a lot of fun for them, and also it was a heck of a lot of fun for the audience because none of them really couldn't dance that well, so they got a treat out of that. And
Tim said he was going to hit you back.
Well, that's still remains to be seen. So I'm okay with that. I'm pretty much aware of what's my surroundings. I'm pretty much prepared for anything that happens, except for anything that I don't have to. As long as I don't have to take my clothes off, I'm okay. But of course, the shows this year in the overall Central Florida District, we had a wonderful turnout. Most of the shows have averaged approximately about 80 competitors, which is tremendous for this time of year due to the fact that the economy is really not bursting as far as finance-wise through not just in the bodybuilding world, but just in general.
So a bunch of hurricanes, even though you just had a Hurricane Bay.
Just had the Hurricane Bay, which very good close friend of mine, Tim Gardner, promotes that. He had a wonderful turnout there. He had 113 competitors for the Typhoon Bay and Hurricane Bay competition. That was a really exciting event that he had there, and I'm pretty sure all the people that came in and enjoyed this show got a great deal of what a show is all about by him putting on an excellent show.
There's a lot putting on that show like that. You had like the Open Masters. You had about 50 volunteers yourself, didn't you?
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's just a lot of work. I mean, you always, in the area that you're gonna have your show, you scope, kind of go out there and scope out all the different areas that you may need volunteers to be posted in different areas. You want to cover all your grounds, so to make sure the people that's participants have someone to be able to ask questions or what have you if they have a problem with something, or the audience that come out to support the show. You want to make sure that they know exactly, if they have a problem with something, they can ask a staff member, be able to have them on site at all times where if something they need quickly or what have you, questions or what have you, they'd be able to answer that question in a short period of time. So.
Can people that maybe don't necessarily, they're maybe afraid to compete or they're interested in competing, could they maybe volunteer, contact somebody like yourself to find out, maybe volunteer at a show and learn more about the ropes and so forth?
That's very true. I get a lot of emails each year about people wanting to volunteer their time to learn about the vaccine, a lot of the avenues that lead up to the show. So I get a lot of volunteers to actually volunteer to want to participate with the event itself. So it's good to kind of learn, what goes on. That kind of gives you an idea of, once you kind of know what's going on in the event itself, for people that's not really good, that's working with an open environment with being on stage and doing stage presentation, what have you, kind of break into the scene to get to know different people kind of get to be able to relax around them and kind of get to feel, kind of feel your way around. That way, as you get once you feel your way around, you have a better understanding of the sport. So when it's time for them to participate themselves on stage, they can kind of get rid of the stage frights or what have you, and kind of have an idea of what goes on behind the scene of putting the show on.
What you got coming up? I know you're judging this weekend at the Lake City, or the Lakeland Classic, and I say Lake City because we're trying to Curtis here, but the Callahan show. You got stuff going on kind of regularly these days.
Yes, we have. Being the vice chairman of the Central Florida District, I'm about around 90% of the shows in the state, so I'm usually pretty active each weekend judging the show. Like today, June, September 22nd. We actually here in Lakeland with Debbie Callahan promoting the Lakeland Classic show. So we're here enjoying the festivities here. She has, I think, about 70 competitors competing today, and all of them look like they did their homework. So a lot of them are in really good condition. So it's going to be interesting to see who win the overall titles for us, the figure, fitness, and the bodybuilding female.
Darrem, child, give it up! The Almighty 707 Reiteration.
We jumping on the top of the straight color tree. Red boy trying to cave in your room. We jumping on the top of the straight color tree. Red boy trying to cave in your room. We jumping on the top of the straight color tree. Red boy trying to cave in your room. We jumping on the top of the straight color tree. Red boy trying to cave in your room.
Low bird, cuss like a sailor. Ammo, Tim the two-man Taylor. Get rich, can't be cold. Keep asking for juice in the cold. In the club, we strapped up. A white t-shirt, look like wrapped up. Forces and jeans, can't wear slacks. Got good hair, no wave cap. Standing on the curb, same with me, I've been on since the third. Trying to get it sucks being bummy.